Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 10 of the Above Average World League. Now, obviously, last week was a little bit different because we were on a different game as well as the lack of analyzation. I am sorry for that, but we are back to our regular schedule, playing on IW, and obviously the analyzation is going on. Our team matchup, though, is a throwback to 2 weeks ago with Speeder Red Raider and Perched FPS going up against Air Expert and OVO Bandit. The team names are going to be Laser Gaming for Speedy and Perched going up against BDG for Bandit and Expert. Now, the last time these two teams played, it was a 3-2 win for what is now Laser Gaming. Went all the way to map 5. It was a very good contest, and it was one of those weeks where we saw Speeder Raider start to shine, because as we know, these last couple weeks, or whenever the league first started, he wasn't performing very well, and he wasn't performing as well as we knew that he could. And now that he is in summer, he's not as stressed, and he's getting to have fun with the game, and he's playing very well and really doing a good job. And that's why he's going to be matched up against OVO Bandit in this week's key player matchup. Looking at their stats, those are very identical for each person. 1.13 respawn, 1.14, and then 1.31 S&D and a 1.29 S&D. And then, as I said, the 3-2 win for Speeder Raider last time the two players were against each other. I think whenever it comes down to these two, it's going to be which one performs better than the other, because we know that each one is going to perform at a high level and have very good games, but it's just going to be which one is going to perform a step higher up that could very well win the series for his team single-handedly. Because with their teammates, you've got Perst, who we've seen lacking a little bit these past couple weeks, and then Air Experts, who we know can play up here or play down here any given week, any given map. So it's going to be interesting to see which one of those two players is the one that goes off and does better than the other one. Your maps for this week are going to be Throwback Hardpoint, Crusher S&D, Frost Uplink, Scorch Hardpoint, and Breakout S&D. So look at map 2, that Crusher S&D. That one is a very difficult 2v2 S&D map. So that could be one where we see one team just get on a steamroll and just keep going and just keep pounding the other team. Because once you get behind on that map, it's hard to get back into a groove just because of the way specialists play into things and just because of the way the map is built and how it's not played very well for 2v2 games. Whereas on the other side, you've got a Throwback and a Frost Uplink. The last time we saw Frost Uplink, Speeder Red Raider, not a very good game. I believe he went 10-23, but like I said, we've seen him playing a lot better. Throwback, obviously, we've seen Perched FPS completely destroy on that map. Granted, both times he's played on it was on his host, and this time it will not be. So I'm interested to see if that trend is going to continue, of him still being able to play extremely well on that map. Then obviously the Scorch Hardpoint, the Breakout S&D. Breakout S&D a little uncomfortable for the side of BDG, but they're still one of the better S&D teams. And then Scorch Hardpoint, just one that's really going to come down to who's able to play spawns well and who's able to break the hill and hold time the most, because obviously that's how Hardpoint works, but especially on this map where you can force out the spawns so far, it's going to come down to which team is going to be able to play smarter. It looks like they're getting into that Throwback Hardpoint right now, though, so let's go ahead and get you right into map 1. Here we go, map 1 is going to be Throwback Hardpoint. We're going to be starting off with Speeder Red Raider, and the last week these two teams matched up, Speeder Red Raider was the MVP, had a very dominant performance, so I'm eager to see the same thing out of him, as he does pick up a 2-piece after his teammate is taken out by Perched. It is Speeder Red Raider getting a 2-piece, clean it up, and get the first break into the hill for Laser Gaming. And he gets cut down by Bandit right there, so Bandit and Expert are going to have the hill in front of them, but nobody's going to push it just yet until Expert is able to get that kill on Perched, and they now get time of their own. So nobody really elected to push just yet. Speeder Raider going up top. He should have an easy kill in the hill, and he's got one more on the other side of the bus. His teammate's all the way V tunnel. He may get killed. Oh no, he gets caught reloading by Bandit. But that is Speeder Raider able to get one more. He gets caught reloading, but he stays alive, picks up more time. So coming out of this first hill, it's going to be Laser Gaming up 24-13. But it is BDG that gets the first time in this new back barn hill, and they now are about to tie the game up and take the lead. So as you see, you've got OVO Bandit in the back, and he gets caught reloading right there by Speedy, who comes in, doesn't get the kill, but it is traded out by Perched, and they get the break in on this barn hill. And looks like they also get spawns as well, as you see Bandit spawning all the way out, Expert spawning mid, and Speeder Raider spawning lemon. So a good setup right here for Laser Gaming, as they're both getting time. Expert cuts down Speeder Raider though, and Bandit nades himself right there. Purse is able to get one on Expert. And Purse is able to get the second one on Bandit, so he is able to hold the hill for his team. He's going huge. 3-3. He started off 0-3. Now on a 3 streak, he's got 2 outside in blue. And I don't think he saw either one of them. As he's now just 200 points away from that Trinity Rocket, he's just going to like to play safe and rotate around this next bike path hill. He's going to get the time. He's got his teammate right there. Speeder Raiders cut down by Bandit. And Expert, or Purse, I'm sorry, needs to get this kill with his streaks. And he does get one. So he is able to get one, and with the hardline, he actually gained his Scorchers as well. Speeder Raider not able to pick up that kill on Bandit. So it is now Bandit on a 3 streak, sitting at 5-4, picking up time for his team. As they are now down by about 6 points. Hoping they can come back on this hill. Speeder Raider gets the first one though. Expert gets Pursed. And Speeder Raider picks up the second one. So Speeder Raider, we see him getting quite a few double kills so far too. And now a third right there to really break open the hill and then lock it down. He's doing a very good job of that, of leading all Slayers at 8-5. And there it is, 4 kills in a row on the 4th streak, obviously, to break open this hill and to hold it down. As Purse gets the kill on rotation right there, he still has the Trinity and the Scorchers in his back pocket, and they're just going to keep on picking up this time as they are now getting close to a 30-point lead. Got one coming to the left, so it is Expert that gets the first break, but he is traded out by Purse. So Laser Gaming is still going to get the time on this hill. He gets the second one as well, so he now has 2 Trinities. He's 25 points away from another set of Scorchers, and therefore getting close to the Warden as well if he's able to keep this streak up. Expert gets that one. And it is Purse. Looks like he's just going to like to play safe as I said, he is getting close to those streaks. He's going to use him right now to break this back hill. He's able to get one, but nothing comes of it. They don't get any time, and even if he did, there were only 10 seconds left of time afterwards. So not the smartest choice of streaks right there, I'd have to say, but as we go into the second rotation of hills, it is Laser Gaming with almost a 30-point lead over BDG. So let's go with the listening on Laser Gaming to see how they choose to grow this lead they have.
I'm coming top food right now.
Scorchers.
Chris is in the street. He's in the middle. In the hill.
Alright, I'm scorching.
Mike, why the fuck are you blue?
Fuck, dude, I just died off my ward.
Mike, dude, you can't play your fucking one like that and get this all this time if you're not gonna get it. So now we lost spawns for me. Let's go. You gotta get this kill. Oh yeah, let's go. Get the fucking time. Let's push through. On the hell he goes. Okay, just one shot from the corner.
What the fuck?
Mike. Chris is there. He's pushing out. He's pushing out to the little thing to the right. Shit, let's go.
So we now see BDG take a lead over Laser Gaming, and you kind of heard it from Speeder Raider there. It comes from Purse not really playing how he should have. He was playing for his Warden, and in doing so kind of screwed his team over by giving up spawns and giving up a lot of time on that middle hill. And that's something we see time and time again for Purse FPS, is that he has great gun skill. He's one of the better slaves in the AAWL, but he just isn't the smartest player and doesn't really make the smartest plays in game, and that really comes back to bite his team in the butt sometimes. It is going to be BDG getting the first time on this bike path hill, as they now tie the game up, have a slight lead, but they're immediately cut down by Purse. Speeder Raider is traded out by Bandit, who does get cut down by Purse right there. So it is Purse getting in the hill. He's now just a kill away from this camo. He's going to call in his Trinity and try and gets one. The other one's going to be top base, so he's not really going to get anything with it, but he does lock down an extra 10-15 seconds with the use of that streak. Expert has his FTL to work with. Bandit's just sitting alive in this corner, contesting. He's only halfway to his camo. So Bandit is able to get one, so they now are only down by about 10 seconds. Picks up 2 actually, and he's going to elect to rotate to this back hill where his teammate is waiting off rotation. So Bandit now 3/4 of the way to his camo. Expert, obviously, as I said, still has his FTL to work with. Knows there's one blue. But there's one coming bowling right now. That's first. And he gets to jump on Bandit. Now has his camo to work with. And Speeder Raider picks up the second one, so they break this hill easily. And Laser Gaming. This is a very back and forth game right now as Laser Gaming takes the lead again on this back baseball field. And as close as the game is, you wouldn't expect it to be that way, as Bandit picks up one, Air Expert picks up the other one, so they do break the hill, but you see that Hurst is 18 and 10, Speeder Raider 12 and 15. On the other side, you have 12 and 15 and 13 and 15. So really not a great sledding performance from anyone outside of Hurst, who really is, like I said, he's playing good, but he's not, as we know, not really making the smartest decision, and that could very possibly be the reason why his team is now losing by 10 points whenever they have a slaying advantage of an amount that I don't know right now because I can't do math that quickly in my head. They're going to get the first break on this hill. So they now have a lead of over 20 as we start this third rotation of hills. First picks up one on Bandit, and he's immediately pinched as Purse picks up both, still has his camo to work with, and they're going to try and get themselves back to this game down by 20 points. Expert able to get one, not even get the second one, but it is Bandit with the tree. So they're going to get the rest of this time, and they get spawns for next hill, so that is huge. As they're able to get spawns for this back barn hill and have possibly going to be the first team to break this 200 mark. And they could very easily win, not easily, but they could possibly win the game on this back barn hill. So let's see exactly if they can, if they're going to be able to do that here as we go for listening with the team.
Top food. I put one bullet in him.
Man. I just used my camo. Stay up, Gage. One mid camoed? Fuck.
Weak.
Fuck, dude! How did I kill him? Brian's so fucking one shot. Where are you, bro?
So once again, we see Speeder Ritter picking up a huge 2-piece to break open that back barn hill and give his team, or not his team, the lead, but get them very much back in this game, as they're now only down by 20 points in this back, or in this bike path hill. And this could very well be the last hill of the game right now if either team is able to hold it, or if BDG is able to hold it. Sorry, if Laser Gaming is able to hold it. No, it is if BDG is able to hold it. Sorry, I got mixed up right there. Hurst still locking down the hills. He's trying to get his team back into it. Expert picks up one. Hurst is able to get the turn on Bandit. Expert gets the break. He's 15 seconds away. They do need 18 to win, though, so they're not going to be able to win off this hill. So it is going to come down to this back baseball field. And it looks like Hurst is already set up there. Bandit gets the kill on Speeder Raider, so BDG should have a break right here, except Hurst is going to shut him down. Speeder Raider's watching mid. Expert's able to pick up one. He's got one more in front of him. And it's straight up. Expert gets it. They have a chance to win the hill. They need 10 seconds. This could very well be it. It's going to come up to Perch FPS if he's able to get in the hill in time, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And BDG is going to win map 1 in a very contested map. A huge performance you see from Perched FPS right there, but not really for his teammates. 16 and 23, whereas you have an even 20 and 22 for both Expert and Bandit on the other side. So I think it comes down to just which team is able to make the smarter plays, because as I said, we saw Speeder Grader able to get those double kills to break open the hill, but he didn't have Perch there to follow up and make the right plays early in the game and late in the game. So it is map 1 going to the side of BDG. Let's throw it over our analyst desk and see what they have to say about that one. So map 1 is going to go to the side of BDG. They win 250 to 229, and kind of interesting. You see both of BDG's players going 20 and 22, so an average performance from them. But you see Perched FPS 28 and 17, another time where we do see him slaying out on this throwback map. But his teammate Speeder Raider, a poor performance right there, 16 and 23. He had those double kills to break the hill and was getting in there, but a lot of the times his teammate wasn't there to follow him up. Perched was getting a lot of solo kills, and as I mentioned in the casting, wasn't really playing that smart. He was playing for his Warden at some point in time, where they gave up a lot of hill time, gave up spawns, gave up rotation whenever he's trying to play around a Warden instead of play to win the game. And that really came back to bite them in the butt as they lose just by 21 points. And they very easily could have gotten that on that middle hill whenever he was trying to get his Warden, instead of trying to get in the hill and get that time and get his team in the game. So that is one thing to look at. Perched, like I said, he's a very talented player, but he's not always the smartest, doesn't always make some of the smartest decisions. However, his teammate in Speeder Raider is one of the smartest players in the league, so it's interesting to see if Speeder Raider is going to be able to rub off a little bit on him and help him out as the series goes along. Well, either way, it is BDG up 1-0. We're going to get to that Crusher SMD right after this break.